Mark Consuelos has spent decades being one of television's most dependable and beloved personalities. Known not only for his charm and versatility, but for the warmth and humor he brings to every project, every interview, and every stage he steps onto. But behind the bright lights and the effortless smile that fans see each morning on Live with Kelly and Mark, something far more serious has been unfolding. Private moments, ones the couple never expected to share outside their home, have now come to light, revealing that Mark has been quietly facing a diagnosis that has shaken not only his family, but millions who adore him. For months, those closest to Mark noticed subtle changes. The boundless energy he's known for, the quick wit, the athletic confidence, all began to dim in ways that didn't feel typical. Kelly Ripa, who has spent more than 2 decades by his side, was the first to sense that this wasn't the usual exhaustion from long work days or travel. As the weeks passed, the changes became hard to ignore, and Kelly's concern deepened. It was Kelly who insisted Mark seek medical attention, and what doctors found left both of them stunned. The moment the diagnosis was delivered is described by those close to the family as one of the most emotional scenes the couple has ever lived through. Kelly, a woman known for her sharp wit, strength, and composure on live television, found herself overwhelmed in a way she never imagined. Witnesses say she broke down in tears, unable to hold back the fear that came rushing in. For someone who manages chaos, schedules, parenting, and a daily live broadcast with remarkable poise, this moment was different. This was personal, raw, devastating. Her tears weren't just for the unknowns ahead. They were for the man she built her life with, the man she never imagined seeing this vulnerable. Mark, ever the protector, tried to comfort her even while absorbing the shock himself. When news of the situation quietly began circulating among colleagues and friends, fans were stunned. Mark has always appeared to be the picture of health, fit, energetic, unstoppable. Social media filled instantly with messages of disbelief, support, and heartbreak. Many wrote that it felt like a member of their family had been affected. And in a way, Mark has always had that effect. Warm, familiar, part of the home. The Consuelos Ripa family has always valued privacy. So for something this personal to reach the public, fans understood the seriousness immediately. When Mark finally chose to address the diagnosis publicly, he did so with honesty, admitting he had been dealing with symptoms far longer than anyone realized. He wished he had sought help sooner. And his vulnerability struck a chord with millions who saw pieces of their own stories in his words. Behind the scenes, the household has shifted dramatically. Kelly has taken on a more protective role, quietly reorganizing her life to make space for Mark's appointments, rest, and healing. Their children, Michael, Lola, and Joaquin, have become unexpected sources of comfort, bringing light into the hardest days. Friends say Kelly has moments where she holds everything together, and moments where the weight of it all overwhelms her again. Mark, meanwhile, tries to stay involved in daily life, pushing to maintain normalcy. But those closest to him can see the emotional toll this battle has taken, a battle unlike any he has faced on or off screen. Support from colleagues, actors, athletes, and fans across the world has poured in. Stories of Mark's kindness behind the scenes, his positivity, and his generosity have been shared over and over, giving strength to Kelly during her hardest moments. Now she has shifted into a new mindset, one of determination, one of fierce commitment. She attends every appointment, speaks to every specialist, researches every treatment path. Friends describe her as a warrior, Mark's unwavering anchor. And even Mark has admitted privately he could not imagine facing this without her. If you want to stay updated on Mark and Kelly's journey, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. Your support truly means the world.